All right, all you Voloco fanatics, this is Dr. Diction. I'm going to show you a couple cool tricks that I figured out myself with vocals and editing vocals to make them sound more professional inside Voloco using Voloco's mastering program. Basically, you have to understand that most of these mastering options. Okay, so let's just start from the beginning. Okay, first thing you do, you take your vocal. If you don't know how to make a vocal, you just mute the beat and you hit the process button and go through, and then you have your vocal. Okay, so I'm just gonna go see, like I have mastering examples right here. So I want to go to on my iPad my vocals. All right, so these are all my vocals bounced down from songs. So let's say I want to take. I just did Goblin. We'll just take this one real quick. Okay, so import as is. Here's Goblin's vocal. Now it's on the track that's supposed to be for beats, right? Well, guess what? That track has a limiter on it. Why is it working? Oh, I think it's because anyways, all right. So, okay, I know what happened. Okay, then we'll import something. So this is giving me a little grief because I'm using my microphone right now. But let's say like import something else. Let me just mute it. Now we can process this. Okay, so that's the vocal, right? Your original.
Ask me nice, but yep, I said and be carving you.
That's your original vocal with the limiter that's put on. So now you can take this and you can clean this up. You can go down here to stereo if you want to widen it. Hit the stereo button, okay? And then just save this right here. So just have a stereo version. And then top right, you hit this download as audio and you save it. And then you got this one here. You might want to change the name down here. And then we'll say vocal 2, stereo. Stereo. And then you hit save. So you can play around with some of these effects. I'll just show you what I know a couple of them are. All right, so if you go into mastering effects, and again, if you use this option right here with the custom reference track, you can definitely put in a vocal from another vocal, and it'll get it to sound close and similar to that in EQ and sort of like the highs and lows. So deharsh, let's say you want to deharsh your vocal. You know what I mean? Like watch what it does to the actual vocal behind the screen. Watch. See how it changes that? That means it's taking out frequencies that are tingy and like
6 figures. Oh wait, maybe figure 8. Smoke.
so it doesn't like hurt your ears. You know what I'm saying? So then you can run this through again, you process it, and then you bring it back in through the import, and that's pretty much how you do it. And then I would suggest just playing around with these. My favorite one to use right now so far is going through here, and then you see these vocal polish, acapella signs. Like they just give you like quality, smooth and warming. That's just going to edge off the edges of like the highs and lows. So I go to vintage warmth. That's a good one I use. Lo-fi character if you want a vocal to sound doper than just the like the walkie-talkie effect. You can just prep these all like this, and then go back into a project and reopen a project, and then import them in where your other vocals are. You know, just set them up right where they are, and then make sure they're lined up nice. And yeah, it's pretty cool. So like all these creative things, you can use these just with their microphones and vocals. But I use this one right here, the warmth, the crisp and clear, the air and sparkle that adds air to the top of it. So if you have a dynamic microphone, it'll help out making you sound like more farther away if you want to sing. But yeah, that's what it is. If you want to add a bunch of bass to it, subwoofer, that's going to add a bunch of like 50 hertz and lower tones. You know, so you want to bring the vocal forward. Let's say you have a triple vocal that you bounce down, and you want the vocal to come out more in the forward instead of like having all three of the channels sounding. That's how you do it. So I'm going to tag Voloco on this and see if they can like it. But yeah, I got a new album dropping on June 15th at 12 o'clock midnight standard central time. And some of the songs are on here, but there's a bunch of other songs that aren't on it. Figured I'd give myself a shout out too. Check it out at www.lightsoutstudios.com. Lightsoutstudios with an S.com.